our first NC Niner talk. I'm Nicholas, and this is my papa, Carlos.
What's up?
So we're going to do a 49ers preview of the 49ers vs. Rams game, and on the 49ers season overall. What do you think about the 49ers season right now?
It's going okay. I mean, too many injuries has caused us to be at 2-3. I believe that's just my belief. I think what messes up any type of groove or any good team is injuries, and that's what we've gotten. And we had high expectations to be back at the Super Bowl probably this year. We have probably most of our starters back, except for a few here and there. But I think the injuries have cost us, especially on the defensive line.
Yes, with Bosa, Solomon Thomas, Bosa, especially Bosa. Last year he was tearing the whole NFL. They're scared of a rookie. That's how good he was.
Yeah, I think that the defensive line helped. It was a good combination with the safeties, with the cornerbacks. This year we're lacking that. We're not rushing to the opposing quarterback, and it's leaving our safeties on islands, all by themselves. And right now, a majority of our cornerback safeties are all injured.
Yeah.
And the main one is
Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman's been out.
But I believe Mosley's coming back.
Yeah, I think so.
Sunday?
I don't know about Sunday, but he is coming back. I think he started practicing. So with Sherman's another few more weeks. Alexander,
Alexander,
he's out. So that's another, injury added to the list already. But we have to do the little things right this week. I think that's something we've been lacking this season compared to last season. That's what made us different. Okay, when you're not a good team, you're doing all the bad things. You're getting the penalties. You're not tackling. You're on defense. You're allowing big plays. How many big plays did we allow last year? Hardly none.
Yeah.
This year, it's been like almost every single game we're giving up big plays.
Especially with Ryan Fitzpatrick, the first play they had, Fitzpatrick bombed it.
He was out there like he was on the yard, just throwing it out there, just throwing it. And when you're just throwing things, and your wide receivers are just going out there and catching, that means that helps the confidence of the quarterback. And that's what we're lacking right now. Okay, so how you think the offense is doing this year so far?
Well, the offense is they're pretty good, but the only time I really saw the offense do really good was against both the New York teams. And the New York teams are not good at all. And that was their both wins. But they couldn't beat the Eagles, they couldn't beat the Dolphins. And the offensive line is the weakest link of the Niners right now, or of the offense. And Trent Williams, he's doing not that good in the last 2 weeks. And we picked him up because we thought he was gonna be a great replacement for Joe Staley, and he's one of the greatest offensive linemen of all time. So he needs to start showing that he's one of the greatest.
Yeah, like Nicholas said, it's unfortunate the way he's been playing. He hasn't been playing to, I think, his full potential. And a lot of teams, or a lot of people are saying teams are not clicking like they should because they didn't have the preseason games.
Yep.
They didn't have all the training. But we can't really blame that so much because you look at the teams that are undefeated still. The Rams are 4-1 in our division. Seattle's 5-0. So I think we have to fix the little things, and if we could fix the little things, we'll be all right. It starts this week though. We have to get it this week. This week is huge. We cannot fall behind too many games, and there goes our shot for a wild card. And as a Niner faithful, I'm not one to let's tank. I don't believe in that. And no real Niner fan should believe in tanking. There's no such thing. If you're a competitor, you want to play till the end. So just a little message to all you wham-bangers or all you fans out there that call yourself Niner fans and always say to yourself, I always hear, we should tank. Let's not tank. We have to play good. We have to do our best until the end. And if at the end we end up with the worst record, then it is what it is. But
because they fall hard.
They fall hard, but there's no such thing. But you know, the little things again. We have to do the little things right, and I think it starts with coaching. It starts with the leaderships. Who are the leaders on the team? The leaders have to step up and let the leaders come out. They lead by example, and everybody else will follow, right?
Yeah, and Fred Warner needs to lead because, well, he needs to really lead a lot because Quan Alexander's injured, so he basically he basically has a lot of youngsters with him because of Dre Greenlaw. He is a good player, but he's still young, so Fred Warner needs to, mentor him a little.
Yeah.
And because Fred Warner is one of the best middle linebackers in the league.
I think he's the best right now. He has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, he does it all. He does it all. So I think he's the best.
People would say Bobby Wagner, but
yeah, well, he's good too.
yeah.
He's good too.
He is, but Fred Warner, he's the
Fred
best.
Warner, I think he's the best right now. But like I said, I heard this past Wednesday they had the best practice of the year. So hopefully that translates to Sunday.
And the rest of
the season, because we have the toughest remaining schedule.
Yeah,
I think our percentage 700.700%, the highest. So it's not looking good. However, we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We can't feel sorry for the Niners. They get paid like everybody else. They just gotta want it a little bit more. And what's happened in the last 2 weeks, right? Against the Eagles came and punched them in the mouth. No fight back.
The Dolphins?
Dolphins come and punches in the mouth.
Took their teeth out.
Seriously, they didn't do nothing in return. So this week is very, very important because they're playing. Who are they playing?
The Rams.
And they're
Aaron
playing who?
Donald, and the offensive line, like I mentioned, is doing not good at all. And Aaron Donald just came off a 4-sack win against the Redskins.
That's not looking good. And we're the number one team to allow hits on quarterbacks, which is not good. So something's got to give. Our players need to get open. Our wide receivers need to get open. They need to catch the ball. I think the play calling also. I think they could change it up a little bit, and we have to be a little bit more creative, not to be, obvious at times. Sometimes they're a little bit too obvious.
Yeah, like on those 3rd and shorts, they just do like one of those handoffs. Like they're suspecting that because they did a lot of that last year. And what happened to those the sweeps with the wide receivers?
They got sweeps. They could do screens. They have a lot of weapons where they could play around. Man, unless Kyle Shanahan is just waiting for all those plays to come out. Maybe this Sunday. Hopefully, this Sunday is the day that he brings all his extra plays. But they have to do this. They have to do this Sunday. Kittle, he has to be more. He has to be used more. Last week he barely was used, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah, and they probably just went easy on the Dolphins, and they thought, but that's still no excuse. They gotta play out all the way, and they should not be losing to the Miami Dolphins.
Right now they should be at worst 4-1, but could have, should have. It doesn't make a difference. Your record speaks for itself. So if they win this week, they go 3-3. They're getting back on track. Okay, beating a good team. So we'll see how it goes. How you think the game's gonna play out, and who you think is gonna win?
Well, and you were talking about the record. They already have as much losses as they have last year, first 5 games, and I think Niners will win, but only if Jimmy G steps up his game because he's not looking like a leader out there. He's looking really bad, especially last week.
Yeah.
2 interceptions, 7 of 17, but the play calls in that end of the first half were really bad.
Yeah, they were.
The offensive line need to give him time, but Jimmy G needs to stop playing happy feet because he's hesitating at throws. If you see it, go for it.
Yeah.
Because he used to be very risky, and I don't want very risky, but he used to take those shots and they paid off. Because last year he did really good, showed the world what he can do, but he's not showing them right now. He's not that good, but he's been having injuries with the ankle, but he's playing, so he must be okay.
Yeah. So what do you think is going to be the score?
I say 27-24. It's gonna be a close game, and they need to slow down Jared Goff because Jared Goff has been really good, and especially the offensive line. They need to protect Jimmy G a lot because Aaron Donald, that beast is coming.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a close game, too. I think if it's a blowout, it's going to be on the Rams side. Rams will blow out the Niners. I don't think right now the way the Niners are playing. Who never know? Maybe the Niners will surprise everybody and they blow the Rams out. I think their key is to set up their running game. They have to establish that early and early and often. And what's going to happen is it's going to open up play action. And it's going to keep Aaron Donald out. And I think what we need to do as the offensive line, we got to move side to side. So Aaron Donald's not like just in one spot. So we move side to side, get Jimmy G out of that pocket, give him more time. I think we'll be all right. I think we get this game close. If we win by 3. I think it'll be maybe a 20-17, something like that. It should be a good game. If we lose, it's not gonna look good. I mean, it's gonna be a long season, put it that way. So hopefully we get the win. I'm hoping to we get to 3-3, and then I mean it's not gonna get any easier after this week. So hopefully come next week, do it again. This was fun.
And you said about the rushing game, they're not really getting a lot of rushing yards, and because that's the offensive line. They've been mentioned a lot in this video.
Yeah.
And
that's our theme right now, offensive line.
So they need to, pull out holes for the rushers to go through, like Mostert and Jerick McKinnon.
Mm-hmm.
Mostert's been really good though.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Yeah, he's been good. So he's back. Last week was his first game back off injury. What was it? The knee sprain?
Yeah, I think it was the knee.
Knee sprain. So I think Wilson's injured.
Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, I think the rookie's coming. So.
Hasty?
Yeah, I think so. The Dreads?
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. So, hey, we'll see how it goes. So, pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see you guys next week.
All right, y'all.
Go Niners.